All right, guys, let's talk some Rock Ya-Sin today because this is a guy who I think was way better than what people are kind of talking about last year. And honestly, I think as the year went along, from week 1 to week 17, we got to the point where we're not talking about a rookie corner. We're talking about a guy who's playing pretty well in this league. And Rock Ya-Sin, he had his road bumps early. This is one that I want to highlight here. This is week 1 against Keenan Allen. And I do want to say, to start off this, it is a blitz by the Colts. Ya-Sin plays it fairly well. It's just what happens after he gets beat, where you kind of see the struggles then. You don't see the confidence level that we kind of saw late in the year. So let's go through this clip right here. Rock Ya-Sin's down here on the bottom of the screen against Keenan Allen. And, Allen doesn't do anything too special here. He hits him with an inside fake right here that Ya-Sin jumps on because it is 3rd and long and the Colts are blitzing. So I don't think that's anything really wrong by Rock Ya-Sin. I mean, he jumps this route anticipating it being a quick pass to the sticks to get that first down. But what happens after that is kind of where, you kind of see the lack of confidence. You see kind of that young, struggling corner right there. And he starts grabbing as he kind of bites on the play here. When you get older as a corner in the NFL and as you kind of really develop, the one thing you really want to see a corner is not really grab in this situation, but just, turn, find your receiver, and play through those hands. You don't want to grab and get into a situation where you're out of position and already penalized. So he already makes that mistake right there, and he's kind of just playing catch-up here. He tries to locate the ball, and as he's locating the ball, he loses track of the receiver. Allen's able to outbody him and get that touchdown there. So, there's a lot of issues right here with this play. I think he initially plays it really well, but the big thing that I'm really looking at with this is just his confidence level. When you're grabbing as a corner, your confidence level is not where you want it to be. Just, as a corner, you should never really be grabbing when you're fully confident. You feel like you can make any play without grabbing a receiver and hindering the receiver here. So I want to go to this next play here where it's actually week 14 against the Buccaneers, and you can kind of see that progression and see just the confidence level he's playing with as the year kind of went along here. This is on the outside here. It's against Justin Watson, so obviously not the same caliber receiver as Keenan Allen, but just notice the confidence, how smooth his feet are, just how well he plays through this route here. So it's up here. It's just going to be a post route over the middle, and Ya-Sin just plays this perfectly. It's just starting from his footwork at the beginning there. It's great. He gets off the line, but he doesn't give up too much space. Stays square with the receiver. He plays that outside leverage because he knows he's got the safety help on the middle here. So he's playing really good outside leverage. He doesn't get too beat. He doesn't get beat outside or anything like that. Doesn't allow the receiver to get to his blind spot out there while keeping everything in front. And he's got the eye on the quarterback while also keeping an eye on the receiver. He's got all the field and the field of vision right here. So he's playing this really well, and he's able to put himself in position to, when the ball is thrown, he's right in perfect position to jump in front and knock that ball away. It makes a really good pass breakup on this play. And I think this is just where you saw his kind of development throughout last year. It's not that, early in the year he was playing poor. It's just, everything was there from a technical standpoint, just really wasn't there from ball tracking and confidence. And then as the year kind of got along and we got to the point late in the season, we saw the technical skills still stay where it was, but his confidence and his ability to locate the ball and get those pass breakups and even get an interception like he did against the Jaguars, we really saw that kind of step up with him. And this play is kind of the perfect embodiment of it. I mean, he's very smooth, calm, collected, and he just doesn't, he doesn't give this receiver any space here. And that's why the second half of the year, I would argue he was probably a top 20 corner in the NFL last year. But yeah, Rock Ya-Sin, I think, is going to be an X factor for the Colts this next year. They really need that number one cornerback on the outside. And a guy like Ya-Sin, I mean, I think he has all the ability to be one. And if he plays like he did late last year, I mean, this Colts defense can go a long way with a guy like DeForest Buckner up front, Darius Leonard in the second, in the linebacker group, and Kenny Moore in the slot corner. I think Rock Ya-Sin, if he has a good year, could lead to big things for this Colts team.